Alright, welcome back to Hitman 3 series. Previous episode, which will be in the top left once this video is done, was called Top of the World. Good mission. Pretty easy to follow. Next is Death in the Family. So enjoy.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
She'll make it right. She always does.
we have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood,
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
Oh,
We handed you an
okay.
empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent.
Same guy as number 2, innit?
But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Alright. Death in the Family. Oh, these graphics are insane.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Fiber wire. Oh no. Actually no. Don't want fiber wire. Where is it? What X? Right. Let's go. Find the case file and eliminate Alexis Carlisle.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait.
Alright, so got to grab this guy.
You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here.
Yeah, because you don't.
Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Oh.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlisle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlisle.
Hey. Ah, shite. Coins, sorry. I throw a coin in here. No. No? Okay. I'll throw it there. There we are.
That sounded weird. Can you go see? Yeah, all right.
Okay, I'll throw it. There we go. No!
Hey, come out if anyone's there.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlisle?
Please do.
If you follow me.
It's ridiculous, there's so many. Wow.
I know I oughtn't to say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother.
Oh,
Zachary.
by the way,
Oh shit.
I told Kate about this theft.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation.
Alright, so I need a screw to this guy.
I know. I guess I thought she was gonna read into them and freak. Oh. What do you think that noise was? Go have a look.
Hear you loud and clear.
Oh, I've got nowhere to hide him.
Considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house, unseen. You'll all do it, so don't worry about that.
Yes.
Makes sense. No! Got it. I'll leave him here for now. Go, 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 go. No, get rid of the chocolate. Boom. Okay.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
You know, I told Patrick off. I'm not
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by a rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Oh, so investigate Zachary's bedroom.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
The bedroom of Zachary brother and fellow resident of Thornbridge Manor. The room is located on the middle floor of the mansion.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Oh shit.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Sit down. What do we scan these? Scanning a plant. What's this?
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
So it's an inside shot.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. You've likely not exhausted the room for clues, 47.
I never trust mirrors. Window on the other side. Do this.
Zachary's suicide. Note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
Right, very useful information. 47. Patrick Carlyle, the son of Emma and Gregory. Patrick is suspect in the murder of Zachary. The wife of Gregory and daughter-in-law to Madame. Right, so I've just got to ask him.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
So I've got to find them.
With a handsome face like that, I bet you worked with a lot of high-profile celebrities, right?
So I think,
So I...
yeah, what you said.
Yeah, same.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places.
Listen.
You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks.
Currently busy.
A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Patrick Carlyle, Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Yeah, the butler, definitely. I think the butler. The butler.
Just remembered I went for a stroll behind the greenhouse last night. Maybe that's where it is.
What is?
My lost button. The one you couldn't find at the graveyard. Wouldn't it be a good idea for you to go and look for it? Now?
A good idea. Yes.
Aye.
Oh, low battery. The dining room, look at that. Oof. Come on, mate, I ain't got all day. Things to do.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca, they had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards.
Definitely not him.
I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Cool. I'll write you off. Right, who else we got? We've got Rebecca next. Still think it's the butler. It's a bit shady. Rebecca. Which is what is she? So Rebecca, the youngest child of Alexa Carlyle. Rebecca is a suspect in the Zachary. Well, it doesn't say where she is. Okay, we'll have a look. Sitting room. Oh my god, look at the size of it. And this must be Rebecca. Oh, who's this? Okay, Emma first then.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special.
Your connection to the Hitman server has been lost. Please try again later. What?
Comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
I don't think it's Rebecca. I think it's the butler. Alright.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
I don't know. He's full of himself, but I don't think he did it. So, Rebecca, where are you? That Rebecca? There we go.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
Can we talk face to face?
Each other, my brothers and I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying.
So yeah, so isn't him?
I had a conference call with my New York office at 9.
At 9.
So I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma.
So that's 12 o'clock.
She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done. Once
I don't think it was Emma. I reckon it's the butler.
Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway.
See?
It's probably nothing.
It's the butler.
And one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
No, that's it. Right, so okay, so I need to go to Rebecca's room. And have a look wherever Rebecca's room is. Holy shit. Who's that? Bathroom. Nothing in here.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Oh. What door? Oh yeah. Don't clean there.
Sir?
So I need to go to Rebecca's room. God, where am I going?
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
So I need.
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
They not see me. Fuck it. No, 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 no! Close the door. Oh, that was close. That was close. Right, here's the camera. Right, that's why I need to go into her laptop to see what she's. Look at her history. So she said.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m.
Till
to
midnight.
last
So
night.
yeah, so it's not Rebecca. That's good. That's the fairy done. Okie dokie. Bedroom in Rebecca's room is staying there. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. The handwriting does not match Zachary's suicide note. Cool. I want to go in the butler's room. What's this room? Oh, it's just a bathroom. Right. So we'll go back.
All right there.
That's this room. No! Whew.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan Yates and Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfer.
Okay. That doesn't say what room that is, so we'll let that.
Vault token for the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she will be in trouble if she knows?
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all.
For centuries, the Carlyles have fought to prosper.
Hey, she's moved now, I think.
Interesting story. Sorry,
Yeah.
I think
Oh! That's close. Oh, sure. Oh, I've got another clue in there now. Okay. Oh, she would be clean. Okay, can I do something? What we got? A letter opener. Any cameras?
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's...
Shoes and footprints found in
mother, stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Okay.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder?
Ooh.
And why is the key missing?
No, no. Maybe it's not the butler. So I've got to go back to that room. So I've got one more clue missing. It's probably a footprint then. Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Not that way. This way. Right. There's one more clue and it's a footprint apparently. Kitchen knife. Oh. I'm looking for a footprint. Oh.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Now, is that all the clues? Definitely not suicide. Looking for like a footprint or something. No. Alright. So I need to. Oh, wrong one. Where is it? Into. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe it is Gregory. Abby confirmed yet. Abby. Alibi confirmed. Alibi confirmed. So it's either Emma, Patrick, or the butler. My money's on the butler still. Does the butler have his own room? Probably not. What's up here?
Sorry, sir, can't let you through here. Not happening.
Alright. Chillax. A mysterious switch, missing icon. Ah.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor's upstairs. Why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are Mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family event without one tucked away in a room somewhere. Due diligence always trumped the family.
I think he's here to cut us from her will.
Definitely.
You must have been in some incredibly dangerous situations, right? Shootouts and...
Actually, yeah,
I don't know where I'm going. I've already been in here, no, this is Emma's room. I've been in Emma's room. That's the bathroom.
How are you today, sir?
I'm really...
What is it, Fernsby?
Mr. Edward is not coping too well with the situation, I'm afraid.
He is a useless wimp. If it's not one thing, it's another.
If I may say so,
I've heard
these
them.
are
Oh.
challenging circumstances for Edward. It seems to be his role in the stage funeral event tomorrow that weighs on him.
Christ. If he'd just grow a pair.
I believe he is calling his ex-wife again. It could end with legal consequences.
Hello, sir.
The harassment charges from last time led to that restraining order.
Should I talk to him?
Maybe it's better if I have a word with him. If I may, madam.
Yes, you might be right. Thank you, Fernsby. You faced great obstacles too, I know.
Conclude investigation.
It is my duty.
Whoa. Do. Sorry.
You should come and stay at my place in London. We can have her come over. Give you some tips.
I'm quite happy here, thanks.
Where's the butler gone? Oh, sugar. What's it?
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmire, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
I don't know what I'm doing. Let's have a look at the maps. Map. Right. So we got foil. Ah. Okay.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures. Like hugs and encouragement. Just a single spontaneous caress, what a difference that would have made. Right. I clearly remember when I was 5. I climbed a tree and could not make my way down. I was scared and called out for help. Of all people, you heard me, and when you saw me, you climbed the tree. I was relieved that help had finally arrived. But you went down immediately and said, when a grown-up can do it, so can you, Edward. You are 5, and climbing trees is supposed to be your area of expertise.
The greenhouse in which Zachary Carlisle grew exotic plants. The greenhouse is located in the rear end of the behind the mansion. No.
Oh no, that won't go.
So what intel did I get from that? Is that it? Cool.
You'll just think I remember this because
I'm actually gonna go off. No, it isn't. What the hell's going on? There we go. Patriot. Late older brother located in the sitting room. Oh, I know. Right. Oh, go away. Right. So I need to go. I know there's a way to set it. I just can't think. LT. So the trophy room.
Oh, hi.
You look tanned. I bet Mother spent the last week.
Oh, why is it always just...
At her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
I'm not at liberty.
So, she's alibi, isn't she? Yeah. Emma, Patrick, and the butler.
Say, ma'am.
Oh, come on.
So, we'll go to the greenhouse. This is the footprint, I think. Yeah. Shoes and footprints found in Emma and Gregory's room, matching the prints on the terrace outside the sitting room. That don't mean no. It's her house. Anyway. Oh, maybe it is Emma. Gotta be Emma then. It's got to be Emma. It's Emma. Convinced now. Right, so I've got to find the greenhouse, which is behind here.
And I need it to be perfect.
I'll scan the greenhouse. So it's Emma then. I was wrong. 100% thought it was the butler.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedling yesterday.
Yes, sure. But we believing his sister was dead.
Ooh.
I'd say worried about how things happened straight
It's close.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is
Why would you leave a poison the book
Female,
open?
aged 65 to 79,
Oh, God.
60 to 64 kilograms.
Oh, what's going on?
I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning.
Alright, so I reckon it is Rebecca then. Rebecca. Emma. Emma, you're going down. Where's the butler? Butler, where are you? You're around here somewhere normally. In here? No. In here?
Patrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
What? The butler? Tokens of Rebecca and Mr. Fernsby. According to the bodyguards, Rebecca and Fernsby, the butler, have each been given a token from Milton Fitzpatrick Bank. When combined, the tokens grant access to a deposit box to whoever holds a set. This deposit box may well contain a copy of the case file and author Edwards. Okay. Now, where's the butler? Jesus Christ. There he is. No, that's not him. That's Gregory, isn't it?
How can you be so relaxed? More serious.
Where are you? Yeah? No, he's oh, this got to be him. Outside? Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, I've been in the kitchen.
Madame Carlyle's bedroom.
Awesome.
Weird that you head to the family office.
Staff room.
It
Is
is
him?
fitting, she said.
Him?
Gregory was shocked. Which was surprised.
Who the hell is that?
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Oh, that's that blonde, isn't it? Yeah.
I spent the evening with Patrick.
Who? So Patrick's
After dinner, and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to.
Why would she do that?
When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe, like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot.
Right, so it's not him. Yeah, so it's Rebecca. My favourite Rebecca. Yeah, the woman. Where's the butler? Come on, I know where it is. There he is.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmire, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
Yes.
No, not yet.
What do you mean not yet?
You do.
Fuck's sake. Saving it. Tell me. Oh, time. Where have I got to go now? What have I got to do? I don't know what I've got to do now. What else? Intel. Alibi confirmed, alibi confirmed. Working in his office last night and does not have an alibi. She claims to have gone to bed with awful migraine and Edward and Gregory had a drink around 8 PM last night. That Zachary appeared depressed after the appearance. I think it's Emma. I know it's Emma. So what have I got to do?
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Aha! Pick up what? Saber. Says I need to check. So apparently he was in the office, but let's check his handwriting. A list written by Mr. Fernsby, the butler. It details various preparations for tomorrow's pretend funeral and a photo shoot scheduled for today by the fountain in the garden. The handwriting does. Yeah, so it's fucking thingy. Boom! Right, we've done it. So, actually, that doesn't confirm. Is it? That's still a question. Have a look around camera.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room. He didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna call that part 1. Maybe watching Beast Gaming. I will see you in the next part.